Thanks so much for coming back and talking to us. What attracted you initially to doing this film?
I think we're here on this planet to communicate with each other, get to know ourselves and each other, and that's what the focus was for these characters, and that's what they needed, and I needed that, and I had this, not being very social, not having many girlfriends, I suddenly had this environment where I had all these wonderful people addressing these real things in themselves and letting it on the table, and I could see them, and I could go over and embrace it, and I could do something stupid or cry or do whatever, and they embraced me, and I just needed to feel, I guess, humanity and love. And
when you look at a part, particularly in a movie like this one, is it just that you look at it for the work that it will give you?
It's going to be such a crazy place for somebody to live in that kind of state of mind. I can't imagine that, because I could die tomorrow. My work isn't any good unless I keep evolving. No, I want to just keep evolving. So, in some way, so I don't go backwards. So the next film I'll have grown a little more.
It must be so exciting for you right now, the choices that you're being given, or is it that you just have to wade through loads of scripts to find good roles still? Or,
the one film I've wanted to do, we haven't been able to get greenlit for the longest time because nobody wants to do it. So now it's this film, Dancing in the Dark, with Michael Christopher. But they're finally pulling it together now. But basically, the one I wanted to do, nobody wanted to pick up. So I was chopping scripts.
How frustrating is that? Particularly when you...
It's because I understand why certain things they don't think are going to be successful or make them either harder to make, but I have a great script. I'm always happy about that kind of stuff. I'm not hopefully the good ones will come, and hopefully they'll let me do them.
Just tell us a little bit about working, you and Winona, being involved in the project together and talking about it.
It was great working with Winona. But I also spent this film was really about a group of girls, and I was really attached to those girls. I spent a lot of time, they were at my side all the time, they knew me, and so it was great with Winona, but it was also, I lived and I ate, slept, and breathed with MG and Cynthia, and they knew me.
Change your life doing this work?
Always does. But Winona's wonderful, and she's, I'm so proud of her.
So that's great. Thank you, Angelina.
Yeah, she's gonna come back.
Yeah, she's got to tell you about her. I don't think I can explain, her mental. I think you have to see the film. To tell you about her is to kind of. I've tried to do that. It's kind of analyzing yourself. So I can't analyze her. She's in the film. God, that's such a weird thing. What do they say? They call her things in the film. They say she's somebody who is very honest, very straightforward, and doesn't like people who are not honest themselves. So and doesn't have a tolerance for it. So she demands, or in the truth, I feel she so much needs in her heart somebody to be who they are. So or else, because she's maybe being told that she should just she's a little too abrasive, or she's a little too whatever. So maybe she needs to cover herself with a bunch of things that are more easy for people to be with, and I think she can't do it. So she just wants to know that everybody else is real. So.
What attracted you to this project?
That character, that kind of way of seeing things, and it just I mean, there's just a great, for all the characters are great, all the women, all the roles, knowing I was going to be in an environment that I'd never been in before. That was a really extreme environment with these other women going through, putting these things, honest things on the table, being really raw, and playing with each other, and getting to know each other, and it wasn't about me and my journey. It was about a group, and I maybe was a little lonely, and wanted to know if I could connect to anybody, and I needed to. So.
How was working with Winona and the rest of the cast and James?
It was great. To watch, I really watched Winona work and watched Jim work with her, and I worked with the rest of the cast a lot. We were, you can see that in the film. It's just there's a certain, and that was the way we had to. Somehow Winona and I, we didn't know each other as much, so I had to almost attack her, and I spend an hour with Winona, and I don't want to attack her. I like her, so I couldn't let her get to me. I did not like her too much, but I do now, certainly.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you.
Angelina, was it a hard character to let go of at the end of the day?
I don't let go of them anymore. I tried that, and I think I intend to find people that I play and really think about and try to figure out it's a certain kind of a person, and there's nothing, I don't want to let go of them, because I think we all have every different side in us, so she's a part of me.
Thank you. I'm done with you.
Hi, Angelina. How you doing? Was it a hard character for you to relate to?
No.
Okay. Would you call her crazy?
Crazy sounds like a fun word, it sounds like to say somebody's not crazy or crazy. I don't know, we all think it's crazy, maybe she get up and scream. I think I'm aware that people would think that that's crazy. And that's it's not crazy to me that people judge people or are uncomfortable when people are honest with them, but it's sad that we all just can't be that comfortable with ourselves or proud of who we are, or feel that there's nothing weird about any of us, and we're all special, like even for the crazy things that people would, it's just
Do you think we're as quick to call people crazy as we were then?
I think we call them other things now. We have little therapy words for them. We have little things.
Right, bipolar.
Yeah, bipolar, and what is it, codependent, and everybody needs something, or this, instead of just I want this, I love this, I need this, and I have some odd thing I like to do with this, and that's me. So I think people are feeling they need to make excuses for themselves, or there's something weird about them, and I think we need to embrace that and embrace each other,
especially in women. Okay, lastly, show me yours and I'll show you mine.
But I have to know what you're doing. Oh, well, see, you can't go too low because there's something else I'm hiding. That's what nourishes me also destroys me. And a cross. Nice. Me also.
Thank you.
Good night.
I have to work. I have so much to do. He's a slave driver.